Hey guys, so I am here now to change Yuki into a fall outfit. She has been in this summer outfit for a long time. I think probably, I'm thinking probably before the doll show. She's been in this a long time. So it's probably like dusty. I might have to take like a lint brush to it or maybe even throw it in the wash. Because it's been on her a long time. Anyways, so there she is. So today is Monday, and I did not sleep very well again last night. They're doing construction on the main road, kind of behind our house, and they were going at it all night. And so I just kept hearing the trucks beeping and their motors, and it was annoying. So I think I had originally hoped to get up by like 7:38. I didn't get up till like almost 10. Or actually, no, I think it was like 9:30 or something like that. So I had breakfast and made the grocery list and did some dusting while watching / listening to YouTube videos. Stuff like that. And oh yeah, she has an honest diaper. Uh-oh, she might have some residue on her leg. Alright, I'm gonna have to check that out. So then I did get to Skype with Yvonne, which was very nice. It's been such a long time since feels like part of her matte varnish came off here. So that was really nice. We had a really wonderful Skype session. It was so nice to talk to her after so long, and we share such similar feelings and things lately. So it's really nice to talk to someone that kind of gets, well, we both understand what we're both feeling. Oh, there's no residue, so that's good. I guess it just depends on if it touches the vinyl or not. Yeah, even the diaper actually doesn't feel sticky. That's a first. Okay, I guess I can reuse this diaper then. Yay. So anyways, as I was saying, it was really nice. And I enjoyed talking to her as always. But then, after we hung up from our phone call, I went to check my email and saw that my friend Nicole had tagged me in a photo on Facebook. So I went to see what the photo was. She had tagged me in some pictures from our meetup in Minnesota, the one that I had posted video from while I was in Denver. If you guys remember that, you can go back and watch it. It's still up. And I got some very sad news. I'm really just shocked, to be quite honest. I was not expecting to see this, but our good friend Cynthia, who was in a couple of the videos from Minnesota, has passed away. She was, I'm trying to think how old she was when we met her back in, gosh, it was what, 2007 we went to Minnesota, I think. I think she was in her 60s then. So she was up there in age, but age was just a number with her. When we got together with her, we had a wonderful time with her. And I'm just going to like lightly dust Yuki's hair here. We had a wonderful time with her. And she was very young at heart. She loved her babies. She had a real care too named Abby. She had American Girl dolls. She loved them. And we loved her. She was such an amazing lady and so wonderful. And even back when we met her, she had some health struggles. She had lung disease, I believe very bad asthma, among other things, and it just progressively got worse, and she was in and out of hospitals with lung infections and things like that all the time. And but something that I am feeling horrible about is that I kind of lost touch with her. Sorry, before I continue with that, I just wanted to show you the outfit I'm putting on her is this outfit that I bought in North Carolina 2 summers ago, and I have yet to put it on any babies. It is a size newborn up to 8 pounds, so hopefully it'll fit her okay. I like that I don't have to put it over her head. It has buttons all at the back. Anyways, moving along. The last that we really had a good talk online was back in March, and we were both, you know, talking about our health and checking in on each other, and she shared some pictures of her American Girl dolls and in the new dresses that she got them, and yeah, we were just talking about things and checking in, and then she wished me a happy Canada Day, July the 1st, and I thanked her, and then we didn't really chat after that. And now the thing about Facebook is that unless you, like, I tend to rely on the news feed to see what's new on my friends' Facebook pages, but what I tend to forget is that you don't get everything on your news feed. You know, you need to go to the person's page to really make sure that you see everything that they post. And, you know, it's so hard to remember to do that. You know, you have your day-to-day life, you know, chores, cooking, cleaning, work, and then, you know, you make all these wonderful online friends, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with them all. And I will admit that, you know, this has kind of made me realize that I have neglected a lot of the very first friends that I made in the doll world. Way back when all I had was my electronic neonate, and I had my little baby think it over neonate group, and we had our little group of friends in there where we would chat every single day with each other and share pictures of our babies, and that was all I knew. I wasn't on Dolphin, I wasn't on YouTube. We just had our little Yahoo group, and, you know, these were the first friends that I made. This is a cute outfit, but I don't know if I like the way the shirt is fitting. I don't know if I like these little puffs at the top. I don't know if I like that. And it is a little bit snug. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know if I'm too keen on that. I'm just gonna put a hairband on her. I'm not gonna bother brushing her hair. So yeah, it kind of made me realize that I've been neglecting those friends. Since being in the YouTube community, you know, I've made all these new friends on through the YouTube community, Reborn community, and, you know, I'm keeping in touch with them more than the very first friends that I made. And I mean, the friends that I made from that group, they're not on YouTube, and a lot of them actually aren't really into the hobby as much anymore. And so we just occasionally will chit chat via Facebook, but not as much as we used to. I mean, we used to talk every day. And it's hard to keep up with everything, it's hard to keep up with all the social media everywhere, and especially, and then you have, your own stuff in your own life, and you have your own, you have family and friends that are in person, like not online. It is hard to balance it all, but it's kind of, her hair is kind of funky. It's kind of just made me aware of that and made me realize how important it is to do my best to make time to keep in touch with everyone as best as I can and as often as I can, because I had not been receiving newsfeed from her Facebook. And so when I read she had passed, I went to her Facebook to see what was going on. And that's, where a family member had posted on her Facebook that she had passed away. I believe it looks like maybe yesterday. So I'm just kind of in shock and heartbroken, because she was such a wonderful, wonderful person. And we used to have some wonderful chats online. And I feel horrible that I hadn't been in touch with her lately to know what was going on. I didn't know she was in the hospital. I didn't know she wasn't well. I knew a few months ago she had been in the hospital and was out and things like that. And usually I'm the type of person that, when I know a friend is not well or whatever, or has been in the hospital or is in the hospital, I'll send them a gift or a get well card. And, I have her address, and yet I didn't do that. I have friends on YouTube that I've done that for in recent months. And I don't know why I didn't think to send her something. And now I feel horrible because it's too late. And so it just kind of makes you realize that, as busy as life gets, and it is really hard also for me because of my illness. When you have a chronic illness, it just makes it that much more difficult, because you are trying to balance everything. And it's hard because if you're not feeling well, you don't really tend to want to talk to anyone. You just want to sleep or rest or just lay down and watch TV. But it's really made me aware that you just don't know what tomorrow holds for anyone. And just don't take your family or friendships for granted. And I'm really going to try my best to make a point at keeping in touch with people more frequently, not just my online friends, but even family and, other friends that I have here in Toronto. I want to try and touch base with them more frequently, because you just never know when that day will come that you won't be able to talk to them again. And so I feel really, really horrible that I didn't get to talk to her, and now she's gone. So yeah, that's just, I got off from talking with Yvonne and was feeling so happy and so good, and then I read that Cynthia's gone, and my heart is just broken. Like, I wish I had known. And so I just want to let you guys know about it, and just keep her family in your prayers. And one of the last things that we talked about was my cousin Brittany. And she was talking about how she just can't imagine what Brittany went through in the last couple of months of her life, because Cynthia was dealing with a lot of those same symptoms. She was actually having to wear a vest that pounds her chest, and basically having a lot of the same treatments that Brittany had with CF. And so she kind of could relate, but she just couldn't. She just said she just can't imagine what she went through since she was only 16 years old. And, you know, she says, she had told me that Brittany's spirit is on her mind every day. Like, she still thought about my cousin, even though she didn't even meet her. Just knowing her story and seeing her pictures and everything, and knowing that they had similar symptoms they were dealing with, she felt that connection. And so I'm hoping that she is, you know, giving my cousin a hug right now. That would be so wonderful if they got to meet up there in heaven. And you know, just the fact that Cynthia always kept Brittany in her thoughts, and that was very special. That was really the last thing that we talked about, and that was back in March. And she told me she always kept me in her prayers with my health, and you know, she was such a wonderful lady. And I'll put some pictures of her from the meetup at the end of this video. I actually got to meet her twice. Yes, I got to meet her twice. For some reason I was thinking I only met her the one time in Minnesota, but I met her a second time because in 2009 I went to North Dakota for a week to visit Nicole, and we made a day trip to the Mall of America in Minnesota. And we were hoping that Cynthia was going to be able to join us at the mall, but she wasn't well enough to at that point. And so she met up with us closer to her place at Sonic. So we hung out at Sonic and we got to catch up and talk, and she brought her little Yorkie named Gizmo with her. And sweetest little dog. And yeah, and I believe she brought Abby with her as well. And we had a little doll meet up there. And so yeah, the last time I saw her was in 2009. And yeah, and then shortly after that she moved from Minnesota to Maine and had been living there with her mom. And yeah, so I don't know, I'm shocked and heartbroken. And so yeah, please keep her family in your prayers, and hug your loved ones, tell them you love them, and do your best to not let life get in the way from keeping in touch with those you love, because you just never know. You really don't. And so I don't know, with this happening, it's just made me think about that and reevaluate that and remind me that, you know, life is short and no one knows when their time is. So, you know, spend the time that you have with those that you love and keep in touch with those friends and family the best that you can and as often as you can before it's too late. So, sorry that this ended up being kind of a sad video. It's just what happens sometimes. You don't expect these things and they just happen. And anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video and just kind of reflect on this, and I know that our little Facebook group, we moved our Yahoo group to Facebook recently. So I will provide a link to our group's website down below if you want to go and check it out, because I've updated it a little bit and moved it to a new server recently, and so it's back up and it's running, and we have the new link. Instead of it going to the Yahoo group, we have it going to the Facebook group. But I'm sure a lot of the ladies are there right now chatting about Cynthia and remembering her, so I definitely want to go and find out, first off, what happened, and how long she had been sick for, because I was completely unaware. And, you know, just join in with everyone in remembering her. So I will probably do that. I got to get some socks for this little miss here, but it is a cute outfit. I don't think it's my favorite. The pants fit great. I'm just not sure. I love this. I'm just not sure I'm a fan of these sleeves, the top part of the sleeves. They kind of look odd to me. So, but she looks cute, and she'll be in her Halloween costume next week anyway, so I don't know. It is a little bit tight on her too. I'm just wondering if it would fit Savannah better or something, because it's kind of a small newborn. I got it from the Preemie store booth at the Down East Doll Show, so yeah, we'll see. But she's there, and she's super cuddly, and maybe I'll give her a cuddle while we remember Cynthia. And yeah, so kind of a shocker, and I'm feeling pretty sad right now. So still dealing with my eye twitch, and I read up on it, and it said it can be caused by dry eyes, which I have. It can also be caused by stress, which I have. It could be caused by lack of sleep, which I have. It could be caused by eye strain from being on your smartphone and computer too much, which I do. So I think my first line of defense is to try and get more sleep, which hopefully this week I will, because I'll be taking my sleeping pill for work. So I'm hoping that in itself will help. And I've been making sure to put my eye drops in for the dry eyes, so hopefully those two things will help. I have an addiction to my phone and my computer, so that's going to be really hard to limit to tone down the eye strain, especially now, because now I'm going to be on there chatting with people about Cynthia. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing Yuki. It's been a while, a few months. It's nice to see her. I'm going to probably give her some cuddles, because it's been a while. And we'll just end this video with some pictures of Cynthia. She went by Cece on Facebook, and a lot of people called her Cece, so let's remember Cece and keep her family in our prayers. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next video. Bye. a changing video with her. Surprisingly, she's not too dusty considering she's been sitting there for a little while. Actually, I don't think I have to dust her off at all. That's one thing that I really like about the textured varnished skin. Yes, it does have a little bit of a rough feel to it,